Everyone woke up late today. It is around 8 o'clock. We all got up at 7:40, including Oliver. So now we're just kind of rushing to get everything together and get out the door. I have a call at 9 o'clock and get back to work. And then another call at 2, mostly about application stuff with Buford and then Dan. Should we give him the rest of the curry today, maybe, or you want to give it to? The reason why I woke up late today is because I was up till 1:30 working on the email automation for Reforge. That's the kind of work that is just easier to knock out all in one go versus trying to come back to it and trying to remember where you are in the sequence and in the journey. And so you might as well just knock it all out. I think I should record those as well, those like late night sessions, even though it kind of throws off when I'd be able to cut a video. So I actually don't know if it's all that practical, but we'll see. With the email automation stuff, it's actually really cool once you get into it, seeing how we can take this list and segment it out into all these different groups, like our alumni, people who previously accepted but did not pay for a program, people who applied for pre-apps, people who sent invitations to other people to try Reforge, people who were those guests that were extended the invitation, people who are on Brian's list. And basically you can do all this by mapping the properties of a user to their user profile in Autopilot. And so being able to segment by things like what is their alumni status, how many programs have they taken in the past, do they have a program application token, if they are alumni and they don't have a program application token, figuring out how to link a unique piece of information about that user profile and linking it so that it passes through into the email, and therefore when they click on the link we can identify them and we know exactly who they are on the system and determine, yes, they are alumni and therefore they should get this price when they go and purchase a program. So learning all that stuff is cool. Being able to test it is even cooler, because last year I had no idea how to test it. Like, I didn't know what I was looking for. I was just kind of going through the motions and following the exact steps that Andrew had laid out for me. But like, I didn't really know, right? Like, I didn't know what was going on the back end. So being able to understand and diagnose problems when they come up, I just feel a lot more confident and assured when going through this process, and feel like I just got a much better grasp on it. There are definitely things with email marketing that technically I don't understand. For example, I don't understand Postmaster, I don't understand domain and IP reputation that well. I don't even know how to get to it and understand like whether I'm hitting spam or not, but I think that's probably pretty easy to learn once I have access to the tools. So it's just about getting set up with the tools, and I'll be able to figure that out as well. There is some lift that we can get on it right now. I think it would be good. I also think that you asking these questions is actually really helpful to think about what I need to be setting up for testing for the next one. And so I'd love to get, for example, just what you asked there, like, oh, do we have the numbers on who selected one of the programs versus selecting help me choose? Like, oh, like I didn't even instrument the making sure we were getting the data on that, so that I wouldn't have anything to compare it to for next season if we ran the same thing. So I think asking the questions is good, and whether or not we see the lift in fall 2019, we'll have some more information to feed into spring 2020. So I do think it's worth having the conversation, and we'll see what we decide to implement. Because a lot of these people coming in right now, they are either, we haven't opened up applications, right? So it's people who came in via early, so they specifically went and subscribed for Reforge, and then were redirected to the apply page. So they have some sort of intent, or they are pre-app, meaning they asked to be notified, and we're notifying them. So let me share this. What are you doing? Do a line, Oliver?
A line, Oliver?
Oliver, a line?
A line?
A line? Oh. Mariposa. What about this guy? Who's in there? Who is it? Who is it? Show me who it is. Whoop. Zoop. Where's the other one? Want to take this one off? Zoop. Where's the line? Where's the line? Show me the line. Show me the line. Oh, Mariposa. Mariposa. Good boy. Ooh.
A goofy St. Bernard's, enormous size.
Day of work before we go on vacation, and as usual, I will be working up to the last minute and just thinking about how I really want to appreciate this vacation and be able to focus on spending time with my family. And I think that, you just really have to protect that time when you have a young child, and these moments will be gone before I know it, kind of thing, right? Like, this is our first beach holiday, and I just really want to be able to soak that up and not feel like all I'm thinking about is work, even though that is basically what I'm doing right now. And I think there's a kind of like this fine balance, right? I want to be thinking about work all the way up to the last minute because I want to do as well as I can. I want to do as much as I can, but at the same time, I want to enjoy that family time too. It's kind of it's very much this want to have your cake and eat it too thing, but I think it is definitely possible. Just really need to remember that these times, man, what am I trying to say? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. My mind is not on the vacation, even though like Judith and Derm are landing tonight. They'll be here tomorrow, and I really want to be present while they're there. I really want to be present the whole vacation, but I know that I just know myself, and I know that I like to carve out some time for work as well. So it's not like I need to be completely tuned out, but I think when I'm there, I need to be there. And I want to be excited about getting ready, right? Like getting ready for the beach, thinking about what activities to bring, thinking about what games we're going to play, and help people have a good time. And so I think that's kind of like the role as a dad, and you don't really learn that role until you are put into that position. So I think this is just kind of a reminder for myself to be present and enjoy this and document as much of it as possible, right? Like, it's just gonna be so cool for Oliver to look back 20 years from now and see his first beach holiday, and it's gonna be great for us to look back and just really want to appreciate it for the moment that it is. Back at the computer, trying to wrap up a few things before going to get ready for bed. Judith and Derm are getting here at around 11, and then tomorrow I have a call at 5 o'clock with Eddie to go over some of the application stuff. I was thinking about, should I try to record everything tonight and just keep going, but I think if I don't go and cut this video now and upload it to YouTube tonight, then I'll start to fall behind. So I'd rather just lock this in and have it all done, even though I'll probably be working for like another 45 minutes or so. But better to just lock this guy in. So that's it. Signing off for tonight. See you tomorrow.